เจ็บป่ะ
โอ้ยงามเลยงามเลยผู้เฒ่า Good Monday morning to you all. It is, as I say, Monday morning, time for a new working week. 7 a.m. and I'm out doing my morning walk before work. It's raining, it's just let off a bit now, so I decided to talk to you guys before the rain comes back again. It's rather blowy, rather cold, and as you can see, wet. In fact, it's been a wet weekend, so I haven't got much done. In fact, we've not got anything done really all weekend, but sometimes that's not a bad thing. Need to rest and what have you. Anyway, this week, well, it's another week. I don't know how busy it's going to be or not, as we're getting right into the holiday season now. But we shall see. Anyway, I'm going to complete my morning walk and then go home and dry off. And the rain's starting to come in more heavy now again. We've come to this lake. We're actually going to go to the forest that's just up the road and have a little look, but Jaew wants to look at the forest. But the reason why we're at this lake, it's actually a picnic spot, and we've brought our very late lunch. These are changing rooms if you want to go swimming in the lake, which you probably won't want to do now. It's about 13 degrees, but you know, when the summer weather comes back, it'll be a popular place at this time of the year. So yeah, we got a bit of a picnic. We just went to the supermarket and bought a load of stuff, and late lunch, and then go and have a look at the forest, and I'll have a bit of a walk. Hey, got a rough day. Picnic time. Cold, yeah. Right, picnic done with. I'm walking now. Jaew's checking out this forest. It's a blueberry forest, and possibly a mushroom forest, but it is a blueberry forest. And there appears to be blueberries. They're not very plentiful this season. It doesn't look like it's going to be a very good season for blueberries, but there seems to be some here, so we shall see what her verdict is later. But please have a look at that. There's a decent walk through this forest that I'm going to do, and yeah, that'll be my second walk of the day, and me done in for the day after that. It is rather nice though, this one. You just walk up the hill a little bit, then it's all on the flat. It's a little bit of a ridge really. I may have been here before, don't know, but I've definitely been here before with Jaew, with her picking, so yeah, anyway, keep walking. Inte för mycket.
Klia nih, ini yang ini, klia ada.
Klia bara. Kom. Här se. Money. Ja. Good morning. Another not exactly summery morning here in Sweden. out for my morning walk. I'm doing, I probably told you this already, but once in the morning, once in the afternoon, for between 45 minutes and an hour, and going very well, so keeping up with that. Not a lot happening otherwise, working during the day, but it's pretty quiet now. Soon time for some time off, and nothing else really. I was hoping to start picking blueberries at the weekend. It's not looking very promising, but she'll pick what she can find and where she can find them, and we shall see whether there's any market for them. It has been raining a lot, so we're hopeful that the mushroom season isn't completely burnt out by the very dry spring and what have you that they had here. So we shall see about that. As for our plans going forward, we are going to be here till the end of October, at which point we are planning on a couple of weeks holiday and going to Japan. I'll tell you a bit more about that. Yes, Japan. It's long been a wish of mine to be able to basically not just fly back and forth between Sweden and Thailand. Obviously, you know, we fly different routes depending on cost of flights and whatnot, but generally we go from one to the other, transferring en route sometimes, and sometimes directly between Bangkok and Stockholm. But it's long been a wish of mine to be able to go somewhere on the way, sort of to you know, to not to break up that journey so much, but to, instead of us having to just rush straight to Udon when we get to Bangkok, you know. So we decided that's what we would do. I also thought, although it's not proven to be the case just for this particular destination, Japan, I also thought, it might be a way of saving a little bit of money by us not needing to do a Udon Bangkok Japan leg, because we would be doing a Stockholm Bangkok, so we could do Stockholm Tokyo instead. However, Tokyo in Japan is probably the worst choice we could have made at the moment. The flight tickets are extremely expensive, so I'm spending a lot of time looking, changing dates, basically experimenting with all options to try and look for cheaper alternatives. I found some, not the ideal solutions, but then I suppose the ideal solutions are the ones that are expensive, because that's why. But I've got a few ideas in mind. Gonna wait a little while, probably before I book the tickets, and but I've got quite a few options in mind now anyway. So the idea is that we're going to fly to Tokyo from Stockholm via wherever, because there's no direct flight obviously, and then spend a week in Tokyo, then head down Mount Fuji and Hakone for a couple of days, and then head down to Osaka and a few more days there, and then fly down to Bangkok from Osaka, of which there are direct flights, and obviously flights with a transfer in places like Hong Kong, Taipei, Hanoi, and so on. So that's the plan. So when I've made some more concrete bookings, I will let you know. I have actually booked accommodations for the most of what we will do. Quite possibly I need to add on a day or two, depending on our exact arrival time, which we don't know yet because of uncertainties about the flights. But it's all very exciting. I've been watching a lot of Japan videos, trying to get all up to speed on what's what there, and yeah, exciting stuff, can't wait. And of course I will take a lot of footage and bring you along for the ride, so stay tuned for that. That will be coming up obviously in probably later on in November, because I won't be doing much editing and posting while I'm in Japan, so the videos will be a little bit behind, but as they are now. Actually, just where I'm walking, a deer just ran across the road there, and is down in the white stuff the other side there, but I think he'll be making himself scarce before I ever get to film him. It's funny now, I've seen foxes, deers and a moose while I've been out walking in the last couple of weeks. The deer's obviously gone into the undergrowth there. Anyway, we carry on. Old lady can't see. Neither can the old man, but no.
เจ็บอ่ะ
Oi, ngam lại. Haster is here again. He's not really called Haster, we just call him that. Having some snacks. He's a beautiful cat. We don't know what his real name is, so we call him Haster, and we're not even sure whose cat he is. But he comes and he's very welcome, and he's very lovely. We stroke him and he's quite happy, and he runs to us when he sees us. So he's a happy boy. Well, the weather's still rubbish here, and the forecast isn't very good for at least another 10 days, so yeah, just got to put up with it. Lawn wise, and here it's looking good. Got some things done, but I haven't started on the hedge yet, and the hedge is not too bad down here because I did it last year, but up the top there, right up there, it is pretty horrendous. So I'm going to make a start on it now if the rain doesn't come. It's a lot greyer than it looks, and there was a bit of spots in the air before, so we shall have to see, but I'm going to give it a start anyway. There's not much else to do, so I might as well get on with it. Do a bit now. I've actually been working, but so quiet this week. I'm off now. Today is Wednesday, and I'm off for 3 weeks after this week, but I've just been basically on standby. Everybody's on holiday, including most of our lot as well, our staff. So and my partner. But yeah, there's not much doing, so I kicked it into touch about 2 o'clock. I mean, I'm on call if there's anything, but might as well get on with something worthwhile. Right, got graffiti on there. Yeah, it could be better, but it's alright. It's as good as I can manage. It's really hard for me. My left arm is so weak after my stroke, so you need 2 strong arms with that machine. But anyway, I've done what I'm doing for today. I'm too tired anyway, and now it's raining, so I'm just trying to clear up, and on the outside at least, and then that'll be me for today. But it looks a bit better anyway. Feeding my baby ducks. They know me now. They're not frightened to come to me when I come with some food for them in the morning or whenever. Very close, as you can see. Yeah, I do like feeding the ducks when I come out for my walks in the morning. Obviously it's like the black cat, Haster, who comes. Not having our own animals here makes life kind of boring, and so I have to use these borrowed animals, if you like, to tide me over till I go back to Thailand. It's a bit unsteady because I'm on 20 times zoom, and I know this hare will run away when I approach it. He's noticed me now, so I think he'll start to run any minute. It's off. He's gone into the bushes here. It's all fun when you go out for a walk here. At least there's not just dogs chasing you, which is obviously a plus point. Right, I'm cooking dinner, but I'm about to go and get Jaew from the forest. It is Friday, and I've finished for 3 weeks. 3 weeks off now, 3 weeks holiday. Not that it's much of a holiday, just 3 weeks off basically when we're here. Jaew's busy with her berry picking, and I've got quite a few hours work to do here in the garden still. So that's what I'll be doing. But it is nice to be off. It's nice to be have a bit of time to not have to think about too much. I mean, there will be some things to do. You have to do them when you're self-employed. But yeah, 3 weeks off, and then back to it for a couple of months hard going before we leave here. But yeah, it's kind of nice to be able to breathe out. So I'm going to go and fetch Jaew from the forest, and then we're going to eat, and hopefully we can chill out.